Hi everyone, Basil Chapman here, sitting in for Tommy O'Brien. This is the Tom O'Brien Show, and we will have Tim Ord on at the half hour. We're looking at the Dow up 197 at 45,711, almost made a new all-time high today, acting really well. You see this 9-period moving average right here. This is the daily chart on the left. That green line, that's the 9-period moving average. The 14-period moving average, the black line, that is below, and that's really positive. It goes pink when it goes, the green goes under the 14-period moving average, it'll go black. It'll go pink underneath the black line. So right now it's very positive. It's way above the black 14-period moving average, and that support is at 45,353. The 9-period moving average support is at 45,465. So this is really important at this particular time. And you can see we're making slightly higher highs in the weekly chart. The technicals are still very good. It's a little bit of a struggle actually in price to be making much higher highs, but there's a lot of resistance. In the meantime, we've got the S&P at this particular moment. S&P didn't get, so far hasn't got to, the week is young, but we'll see if this week it's able to get to 6532.65 to test the all-time high from 3 sessions ago. It's acting very well. Right now it's up 12.5 at 6507.6. The weekly chart still, there's absolutely nothing wrong that I can see in the weekly chart, still very strong, very good. Let's look at the QQQ. Index 100 trading vehicle. It is up 99 cents at 579.85. There's a resistance level right here at 571.53. That's from the 5th. And then the major all-time high is from the 13th of August, and that's all the way at 583.42. I shouldn't say all the way. It's really just a hop, skip, and a jump to that level. I want to go to the IWM. That's the Russell Small Caps, the 2000. That's down at $1.46 at 236.79. 239.68 was the high from Friday. The all-time high made a double top. Have a look at this monthly chart here on the right. Look at this all-time high back in November of 2021 at 244.46. Pulls back, goes to 161.47 October of 2023. Rallies strongly. And what does it do? It goes within pennies of the all-time high on November of 2025. 4 years later, it goes to 244.98. I love the way these huge. These are indices. These are not individual stocks going all the way from an all-time high very sharply lower, then comes all the way back to within pennies, and then it pulls back again and goes to the 170 level. And then what does it do? It comes all the way back, and right now it's at 236, and the last high was 239. It's within, really, I would say an eye blink, but it's a little bit more than an eye blink of the all-time high. And that's the Russell 2000. I just want to do the SMHs because they're very important. The semiconductors right now were up earlier on, and now they are up 44 cents at 296.93. NVIDIA is actually one of the weaker ones. They're actually very, very well. And now we're looking at the August 13th high of 302.98. That's the all-time high, and I think that should be challenged. That should be challenged, hopefully in September. So far, so good. All right, now what I wanted to do is this. I wanted to go to the TLT. That's the Lehman 20-year Treasury bond ETF. And that is at 89.34. It's down 40 cents, but that went to what we call in the Chapman wave peak D in the weekly chart, leg D in the monthly chart. That's usually the objective of a buy signal that's upgraded to a buy mode, which this has been. And now we want to look at the TBT because it's arching over. What is it doing? It's arching over, and it's suggesting, certainly from this daily chart, that the trend of the yields is so far down, and it's been confirmed as being down, but we have to see what happens. I think the Fed is the next Wednesday. What's today? Tuesday? A week from tomorrow, I think it is. Fed comes in, and that's going to be a very important meeting. Okay, so now gold is trading up 1. Now it's actually only up 0.2. I said only up, but it was an all-time high earlier this morning at 37.15.2. It's come back to 36.77. Maybe it's starting to lose a little bit of energy, but if you look at the same technicals we were looking at before, the 9 is way over the 14. That's really strong. The MACD is still expanding. The histogram, that means the distance between the green and the red line. This gray line here is the relative strength index is doing very well. The stochastic, the blue line, is a little bit overbought, but that's the on-balance volume. But the stochastic, the slow stochastic, is at 95%. That is fabulous. That suggests that any pullback is going to have to really garner tremendous downside activity to really break down and go back under 3,550. But right now, I think what we're looking at is any digestive phase will be a process, and then we'll start on the way down. But so far, it looks like there's just a little bit more left to the upside, and then maybe we start some kind of a digestive moment. So I wanted to do all that. Then I had a question just before I came on the air about Olin, Olin's chemical company. This is a very old established company, Olin Corporation, chemical products. It also has it has ammunition. I didn't remember that. It has chlorine, bleach. It's really integral to the processing in the chemical area, and it's done really well in the daily chart. Look at this all the way from 18 to 20, where it is 25 right now. The weekly chart, it's been a long process, like a rectangle. Now it's at the upper end in 25. I like this very much. The monthly chart, I don't even talk about it. It is horrible. The weekly chart is just improving. But the daily chart is suggesting that, like the IWM, like the Russell 2000 small caps, this is in an area that's just starting to garner some kind of buying validity, and I think I like it very much. Maybe here at 25, 24, 26.45 is the 200-period moving average. It has not been there in ages, so that would be strong resistance. But I would say between 26 and 23, that's probably the area that's going to be very beneficial to the buying of Olin. OLN. 25, 24 right now, up 21 cents. I do like it. I think on a very short-term basis, it might be a tad overbought, no more than a point and a half. So I do like it. I'll be back in a moment. Basil Chapman sitting for Tommy O'Brien, and this is the Tom O'Brien Show. The Dow's up 150, the S&P's up 10. We'll be right back.